Week one really humbled me, you guys. Like, without pumped I was when I made that video. I thought by Monday I'll be squashing goals back to back to back, but sadly, that was not the case at all. I have a long list of things I need to get done today. I think the biggest lesson I've learned since I started this whole I want to change my life thing is how quickly motivation dies. Like, Debbie, why did you decide to do this? Is it even possible? Is it realistic for you to change your life in 40 days? Red. So this is Red. And also, guys, I have a confession. Hey my loves, my name is Debbie and you're welcome back to the channel. So for this video, I guess I just wanted to do like a quick update of how my week has been going so far. If you don't know, I started a 40 days challenge on my channel. Please check out the video so you have like the full gist of what I'm talking about. And I know during the week I want to give you guys like updates of the things I said I would do, how it's going, yada yada yada. If you've not seen that video, you won't understand what's happening. So just pause this video, go back, watch, and then you can come back. I'm using my toner from Aquel. Like, that's just what I have on this cutting pad. And for the plan for this week, I've actually been working out. I've worked out twice, no, 3 times. Okay, I went for a walk on Saturday. I didn't do anything on Sunday. Monday I went to school as well, so I couldn't do any form of exercise. I needed to leave the house very early because I had an assignment. I'm using this eye serum from L'Oreal. I like it because this metal tip is really cooling, so when you put it on your eyes, it feels really good. But yeah, I had to go to school on Monday, so I couldn't work out because I needed to be in school really early so I could submit my assignment on time. So there was no workout on Monday. Tuesday, I did Pilates. I had no idea the workout section was going to be for 40 minutes. I had checked the night before and I was so sure I saw 20-25 minutes, but by Tuesday morning I got started and I was seeing 40 minutes. And it also did not help that I woke up really late on Tuesday, so I just did not have time to do the whole 40 minutes, but I did 25 minutes. And you guys, I was struggling. Most of the exercises were also like really unfamiliar. I'm like, what are we doing? We're raising one leg, we're raising two legs, we're raising three hands. Like, I really, really struggled through that exercise. But today I went for a walk as well. I did about 35 minutes and that felt really good. For tomorrow, I'll probably still be doing Pilates. I'm using this simple moisturizer with SPF. I like it because it has SPF. I also don't know how to share my progress with you guys because shooting for YouTube videos always have to be like in landscape. That can be stressful. I don't know, but I'm thinking of like sharing video updates. So it's not like I'm coming here to say, oh, I did this, I did this. I want you to see that I actually did it. Aside working out, I've not been able to do other things pertaining to my goals for this 40 days because I've just been so busy. Monday, I went to school. I spent the whole day in school. I stayed longer than I expected. I stayed longer than I planned to. And by the time I got home, I was just so tired, traffic, everything. Tuesday, I spent the whole of Tuesday editing. I'm not even done. I still have about 3 videos I need to edit. So I've really not had time to work on the other parts, on the other things I'm supposed to do this week, which is like the courses I'm supposed to learn and also actual work on the business. But today, I will be able to do that. I'm also thinking, especially for like the video editing course, I want to share it with you guys. So I think when I go on YouTube and I see a course or I see a video that really like teaches what I'm trying to learn, I'll share it with you so I can put you on as well. Okay. What else? For the business update, like I said, I've just not had time to do much work in terms of that, but I'm going to try today. But as of now, I have like one vendor which I'm pretty sure I would love to work with. I just hope she would have me. That's the update for Wednesday. I'll make another video maybe on Friday. I hope I'll make another video on Friday and just keep you guys up to speed if I've been able to do anything new. And you guys, let me know, like, how do you want me to share this? Like, do you want to do this with me? Should I make like daily vlogs, or should it just be like 2 vlogs in a week put into one? Let me know. I need ideas because this is going to be happening for 40 days. Okay. Technically not 40 days. I think by the time you see this video, maybe 30 days or 35, or I don't know, you guys. But yeah, I'm using this Laneige. Is it Laneige sleeping mask? I love this lip mask. It's just so soft. It smells good. It feels like butter. It glides easily on your lips. It also has like kind of color, which I like. I have a long list of things I need to get done today. Most importantly, I just have to finish the videos I'm editing. I also want to do like a beauty shoot today. I hope that I'm able to. But yeah, that is it for the update as at Wednesday. I guess I'll see you on Friday. So yeah, bye. I promised you guys I was going to do a weekly update on how our 40 days operation Change Debbie's life is going. Just in case you have no clue what I'm talking about, I decided to embark on a 40 days challenge to completely change my life around. I know it sounds crazy, it sounds like a lot. I literally did not have a choice. It's either I do that or I have to initiate my work transfer to Lagos, or even worse, start looking for a new job, which is honestly something I'm not ready for. But if you want the full tea, you want all of the details, just make sure to check my previous video or my last 2 videos. Actually, I plan on creating a playlist, so it would be like the first video on that playlist, which is the Changing My Life something. I don't know what the title of the playlist would be yet. But you guys, I really don't have time. It's currently about 12 midnight or so. Let me confirm what the time is. It's 11:45 p.m. So I don't have time. I want to quickly hurry up with this video, get it done so I can go to bed. So let's just get right into it. I think the biggest lesson I've learned since I started this whole I want to change my life thing is how quickly motivation dies. Motivation does not last at all, because what do you mean on Monday? I'm struggling to wake up by 5. I'm rethinking my whole life. I'm like, oh, Debbie, like, why did you even decide to do this thing? And from there, I start panicking. I start asking myself loads of questions. Did you even think this through? Because I told you guys, like, I've always wanted to do this. Like, I've had it in mind to film this type of video where I just share with you guys where I'm at in life, the changes I'm making. Like, I've had that idea in mind, but I'm a private person. Like, I know I come on here, I talk about my personal business, I tell you things nobody asked me for, but I still try to be private. And aside that, when it comes to money, people don't really like to talk about their finance. But the more I struggled with the idea of like doing this, not doing this, the more I just felt like, you know what, I'm going to do it. Because the major reason why I was holding myself back from doing it was basically shame. I was really ashamed to come up and just say, oh, I don't have money, or I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Like, I don't want to look like my problems. And there's just something in life. I've noticed that, when you talk about your problems, you amplify it, you make it easier for people to see when they look at you. For example, you can look at somebody and think, oh, this person is perfect, beautiful, like everything 10 out of 10. And then the person tells you something like, can't you see my head is big? From that day, the only thing you see when you look at that person is the person's big head. Even if you always used to look at this person and say, oh, I love your head, like I like everything about you. But the minute that imperfection is mentioned to you, like, it just becomes more obvious. So yeah, I really did not like that. The reason I didn't want to talk about it was shame. So it got to a point where I was like, you know what, we are going to talk about this. So you just like release the hold it has on you. And honestly, after I made that first video where I talked about it, it stopped feeling like a big deal. It just felt like, I'm going through a phase in life. It's normal. We all go through things, even though everybody's not going to come on the internet and talk about it. But in real life, people actually go through these struggles, and it's not that much of a big deal, Joe. But yeah, one of the things that I struggled most this previous week was waking up early, you guys. And I want to say it's not my fault because When I wake up in the morning, I would write a to-do list that has about 20 things, forgetting I only have 24 hours in a day. And before you know it, it's 12 midnight, I'm not done. Just like today, I still am not gone to bed. Like it's now I'm starting to shoot for YouTube. When will I finish? When will I sleep? And I've told myself I want to be waking up by 5:30, 6 a.m. Like it's just not realistic, it's not possible. But waking up early has really been like so difficult for me. Every time I wake up, I just start rethinking my whole life. I'm like, Debbie, do you have to do this? Like, I know you want to be a billionaire, but is waking up when you're still sleepy? Is this the easiest way? Is this the surest way to go? And so I really struggled with that. And by midweek, I just started losing interest in the whole thing. I started to panic. I started to ask myself loads of questions like, Debbie, why did you decide to do this? Is it even possible? Is it realistic for you to change your life in 40 days? What do you want to use to measure this success? And I almost changed my mind about going on with the challenge because I felt like not a lot of people have even seen the video. And I started feeling like I didn't take my time to really plan before I came on the internet and announced and said I wanted to do something. So by midweek, it started to get real. Like, what are the chances of me being able to like achieve all of the things I've said I want to do within 40 days? And in true Debbie fashion, whenever I'm stressed, whenever I'm overwhelmed, I really just start praying and talking to God. And I realized that it's actually possible for me to change my life in 40 days. It doesn't have to be a big dramatic change. Like, I don't have to expect that, oh, at the end of the 40 days. Actually, by now, we're down to maybe 32 days, if not less. So the change does not have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be that, oh, by the end of this 40 days, I'll pop out with a brand new car or I would have like millions in my account. I'm not complaining. If that happens, like, who am I? Who am I to complain? Do you understand? At least at the end of the 40 days, I should be able to say I'm a bit closer towards achieving those goals. Do you understand? So, yes, it's possible for me to change my life in 40 days. And I know for a fact that I'm also my biggest critic. So, even when I'm doing a lot, I constantly feel like I'm not doing enough or there's like so much more I could be doing. I'm actually doing a no foundation look. I almost did not want to wear makeup, but I have another video I want to film after this and I honestly just want to look good. So now let's get into updates, all of the things I was able to achieve this week and the things I was not able to achieve. And also, guys, are we loving my new setup? Since we moved into this new apartment, I've literally been like struggling with filming. I haven't really liked any of the setups I've tried. I've also really been struggling with my lighting, you guys. I thought I had it all figured out when it comes to setting up lights and all of that. But since we moved there, the rooms are different, the lighting situation is different. I've just not known what to do. I make videos and I hate them because it's just like everything looks off. I'm even tempted to say I miss my old apartment because it's like I'd already gotten used to the structure, I've gotten used to how to film my videos, and now it's like I'm starting from scratch again. And I don't like that. It's not been a pleasant feeling at all. For my business, I've actually been able to narrow down 9 products that I want to sell. I know it sounds like a lot, relax, but it's not really a lot. There are 9 products from a particular, what do I call it, group, or should I say niche? Can you guys see Red? My little dog is here. She's not mine, but for some reason she's obsessed with me, and she's right here. Red. So this is Red. She's white. I don't know why her mom decided to name her Red, but Red, say hi. Oh, yeah, go, go, go. This is the problem. Go away. Okay, so yes, you guys, I've been able to narrow down to 9 products that I want to sell. They are all under one niche, so relax, calm down, it's okay. I've got this. Like I told you guys, I'm not letting the cat out of the bag yet. We're just going to have to be patient till like launch day for you to find out exactly what I'm selling. But that's it. I also did not go to Balogun this week, you guys, because I was really busy. I had to go to school on Monday. But even aside that, I had zero plans of going to Balogun. I was so sure that I wanted to get my products from Balogun Market. But when I went there, the whole experience was like really disappointing. I know people always say, oh, when you go to Balogun, you buy items at cheaper prices. For you guys, if you don't know somebody in Balogun that will take you to correct stores, you're going to end up spending way more money than you would have if you shopped online. I'm a chronic online shopper. I hate shopping in stores. But last week I went to Balogun Market. So I was like, oh, since I'm going to the market and I want to get a couple of, was it last week? I mean, 2 weeks ago I went there. I can't even remember. I was like, oh, okay, since I'm going there and I want to get skincare, let me just try to buy in the market. Now, I already had this page on Instagram that I wanted to purchase from. I'd gone to their website, I'd checked out their prices, all of that. Walking through that market, you guys, the prices I was seeing, they were way more expensive than the price I had seen online. It got to a point where I went to a woman's store. I just showed her my cart, all of the things I wanted to get, and I was like, please look at this cart. Do you have any product that your price is less than what I'm seeing here? And she said no. That's why I carried my phone and I left. And it was literally the same thing. Like for most of the stores that I went to, their prices were more expensive than what I had seen online, although the price difference would be like 2,000, 3,000. But if you are getting lots of products, by the time you add up all those 2,000, 3,000, you realize it's a lot of money. So that's how I ended up not getting anything there. So the thing is just if you really want to get products from there, just make sure you have someone you trust who is going to take you to where the wholesalers are or take you to stores where they sell things for cheap. Now I'm doing this whole thing myself. I'm going to the market myself. I don't know how to speak Yoruba, and for me, navigating Lagos is a really big city compared to where I'm coming from. So I just try to be careful whenever I'm outside. So when I'm out in that market, I have trust issues. I don't like to ask people questions. I don't want people to know I don't know what I'm doing or I don't know where I'm going to, so they'll not kidnap me. I'm literally always on edge. So I couldn't find vendors with the right prices that I wanted. So I just had to resort to doing most of my research online. I've gotten like 5 vendors I need to work with. I just need to confirm their prices, get samples, test everything out, and then we'll see how it goes. For content creation this week, I was able to post 2 TikToks daily. Okay, not daily actually. I had some issues scheduling my post. I told you guys I found that scheduling makes it easier for me to stay consistent instead of like posting every day. So I try to schedule the post for the next day every night before I go to sleep. So no matter how crazy my day gets, even if I'm busy, I forgot to do bronzer. Did I even forget, or I'm just not interested? I'm trying to hurry up with this makeup because it's really late and I plan on waking up early tomorrow. I made some mistake with scheduling things like, choosing the wrong date. I wanted to schedule a post for the next day, but it was 1 a.m. while I was doing it, and I forgot I was already on that day. So instead of putting the date on that date, I ended up putting it in the next day, and then the next day I didn't have any post to go up. Please, I hope you understood that explanation because it took a lot for me. I also made a couple of uploads on Instagram, and you guys, 2 of my videos did so well. Like, I got lots of views. Like, one of them got 4K, the other one got 2,000, over 4K, over 2K, and it just made me really happy. Made me feel like all the 100, all the 9 views I've had were just like leading me to that moment. Now, I don't feel like doing brows. I really don't feel like doing brows because I'm just so happy that my makeup is done. Like, what can we end here? If we end here, is it bad? If you're seeing this video on Saturday, then it means I was also able to upload 2 videos on my YouTube channel this week. Before I forget, I also got, I think, 5 new followers on TikTok, so that was really nice. Yeah. So the applicator in this lip gloss, it came off, so I can't really get into the product. Really annoying because this is such a pretty gloss. So for fitness, I was supposed to work out at least 5 times this last week, but I was unable to. I told you guys, waking up early was just such a struggle for me. I did Pilates once, and you guys, I was struggling. When I tell you, my body was shaking, and it's really not easy working out with a laptop. Even if you are watching the tutorial on TV, you're still going to struggle because I'm lying on the floor I'm trying to look and see what the instructor is doing. I'm also trying to make sure my body is right. Before you know, they've turned to the right. I have to carry my laptop to the right. Like that Pilates was so difficult. I don't know if it's my fault, maybe because it's something I've never done. Okay, I have actually. So Pilates was just once this week. Next week, I'm going to try harder. But I was able to go on a walk. I went on two walks, one on Saturday, the other was it Monday? No, not Monday because I went to school on Monday. So maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I went for a walk one of those days, and it was really nice. But aside walking, I really want to get into running. You guys, I've always loved running. I've always loved jogging. Although I didn't do any running competition when I was in secondary school, it's just something that I like to do on my own. So I want to get back into doing that. I already brought out my running shoes, I brought out my socks, so hopefully tomorrow. I was thinking of doing my workouts in the evening instead of morning since I was struggling to wake up early. But evening workouts also did not work out for me because I'm usually busy by that time. Like I always have something else I'm doing, and by the time I'm done, it's too late for me to be out by myself. I think I'll just go back to working out in the morning. I'm just going to try my best to go to bed on time so I can wake up on time and actually work out. And also, guys, I have a confession. I have a confession, and I hope nobody is going to judge me for it. I drank a can of Coke. I know we said no soda, but I'm trying to be transparent. I'm trying to be honest. I don't want to lie to you. I drank Coke. I came home one day from school. That was on Monday. I was tired. I was stressed. And then I saw a bunch. What is wrong with this dog? Are you okay? Are you good? Are you good? And then I saw a bunch of soft drinks in the fridge. There was Coke. It was cold, like mortuary standard. I was stressed. I had been under the sun and I took a can. But I felt so bad. And I looked at thought of lying to you guys. I was like, okay, maybe when I come here, I'll just not talk about drinking soda. But I can't do that with you. You're my G. I always have to tell you the truth, even when I'm a bit embarrassed by it. So yes, I did have a can of soda, but I promise you, for the whole of these 40 days, no soda for me at all. Why am I trying to change it to 40 days when I said I wanted to cut soda off completely? But when I was drinking that Coke, I started thinking, I was like, but then you said you don't want to drink soda again for the rest of your life. Like, how could you say that? That's a big decision. But I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it's going to be forever. Should it be forever, you guys? I don't know. But for this next 40 days, I promise you, I won't drink soda at all. Now, for the courses I was learn, I did learn a video. I did watch a video, Filmmaking Basics by Alfie Vaughan. I'm going to post a link to the video. I don't know how I will do it because YouTube, they have lots of copyright restrictions, but I'll find a way. Maybe I'll just write the title and you look it up. I really want to share with you guys whatever it is I'll be learning all through the course of these 40 days. In case you're interested, you can always check out the videos. Now, this particular one I watched, this one on filmmaking basics, it just talks about like different camera angles with visuals. The tutorial was more for like cinematic videos. I don't make cinematic videos, I just create normal content. But it's something I'm thinking of getting into because I love how intentional the videos look. They always look so put together. So yeah, for next week, I think I'm going to film one cinematic video, like one really intentional video where I'm planning the shots, the angles. I'm trying to be a pro, and cinematography is always something that has intrigued me. Like I've always wondered how whoever is handling the camera, how do they know? Oh, if they show the bathroom, if they show this, if they show that, it's going to tell a story. It's something I've always been interested in. So yeah, I'm going to try to make one. It's not even I'm going to try. I have to make one cinematic video for next week. And that was really the only course I was able to do. I wanted to learn about hooks. I think I watched just one shot, but I didn't do enough learning. So let's just not talk about that. But for next week, I'm going to learn more about hooks. I feel like I have a very calm personality and it reflects in my videos, which is one thing I'm really grateful for. I never want anybody that knows me in real life to see my YouTube channel and say, this is not how she behaves in real life. This is not how she talks. This is not, I don't want that at all. So I try to be as original and as authentic as possible. And I have a calm personality. if I do say so myself, and it reflects in my videos. So I need to have like better hooks, more attention grabbing hooks. Because if you're not able to like get viewers' attention in the first 5 seconds of your videos, nobody gives a heck. Do you understand? So I really want to learn that, but it's going to have to be next week since I couldn't do it this week. My schedule for next week, first of all, I have to narrow down my vendors. I told you guys I already have 5 vendors in mind that I want to work with. I have to narrow it down to maybe 3. I need to communicate with them and to get samples from them, test the quality of their products, make sure I'm getting the best prices, all of that. So we need to make sure that is done next week unfailingly, no excuses, okay? I also have to choose like one main vendor that I'm going to be working with and another vendor for backup in case I need a product and they don't have it. For my content, like I said already, I'm still going to keep up with my 2 YouTube videos a week, 2 TikToks daily. If I can post on Instagram, like the way I do my content, if the sound is available on Instagram, I post there. If it's available on YouTube, I post there. And depending on the kind of content, I think for Instagram it's more like high quality content, and for TikTok there's like some little freestyle videos here and there. So that's just it for next week. I just want to make sure I'm making all of those videos, but aside that, I really want to do like a cinematic video. I'm not sure what to be about. I think I'll just film myself making noodles or something, but I really want to do something cinematic, something intentional. Because I think these days when I'm filming, I'm just doing whatever I like. There is no there is no proper plan, there's no proper thought to it, so we need to fix that. Then for YouTube, of course, we're getting our 2 YouTube videos every week, but I think I'm doing a really poor job of promoting my videos. You guys, I didn't use highlighter. Why? I know this is not a serious makeup, but I still want to look good. So yeah, I feel like I don't do a good enough job in terms of promoting my YouTube videos. My videos are a gift. They're a gift to you, they're a gift to the universe, they're a gift to the world. So it's like, if I don't promote it, how exactly am I sharing this gift? Do you understand? So I just want to do better at promoting my videos. I have a couple of ideas, but like, let's just see how it goes. For next week also, I want to learn hooks, like I said, and CapCut, and editing on CapCut Dex, editing on CapCut Dex desktop. What is wrong with me? I don't even understand. But like I told you guys last week, 2 weeks ago, last week, yes, last week, like I told you guys, editing on desktop is slightly different from editing on your mobile phone, and there are just so many features that I'm yet to discover or learn. So I just want to take the whole of next week to watch a couple of videos. Like I said, I'll be posting the links. I'll find a way to post it. I don't know how, but I'm just going to find a way. So if you're interested, you are going to have access to those videos. Don't worry, I will do the research for the both of us. The only thing you have to do once I share the link, just make sure you check out the videos if it's something you're also interested in learning. And you guys, I'm a very lazy learner, so I'm not even going to look for complicated videos or courses that are complicated. I'm just going to keep it simple so it's easy for us to learn. For fitness, you guys, I'm still going to do my Pilates maybe two or 3 times a week. I don't know, but I really want to start running, you guys. One of my goals in life is to run a marathon, and I'm getting old. Time is going. At this point, I think I want to do this marathon thing before I'm 30. And this year I'll be 29. Next year I'll be 30. So I really don't have time. I'm not in any shape or form a runner. Running is just something that intrigues me. It's something I like. It's something I do or I used to do on my own, but not like competition race. I've never done competition race, but it's just a form of physical fitness that I like. So I want to start running in preparation for when I go and do the marathon thing. I don't know, I didn't like the way my face was looking, so I just decided to go in with an extra layer of powder. My brush also smells a bit funky, like it didn't dry properly. I think I'm just going to buy another set of makeup brushes because I'm doing my makeup back to back to back. So by the time I wash my brush, it doesn't get dry on time. I need to do my makeup. The brush is smelling weird. So next week I'll try to run 3 times no matter what. Like I will do it and I'll post a video. So you guys, I think we've come to the end of this video. I'm really happy that I'm sharing this journey with you guys. Like I said, I had my own form of reservations, but the more I talk about these things, the more it feels like it's something I can do, or it feels like it's something I'm doing. It feels more real, And I told you guys, I am always like too hard on myself. I hardly ever take track of my wins. But coming here, telling you guys the things I did, the things I was able to accomplish, it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. If I didn't make this video, I would have felt like I didn't do anything all through the week, because that's exactly how I was feeling before I made this video. I felt like, I'm just coming here to make excuses. I didn't do anything. But I know, even though it wasn't a 10 over 10, at least every single day I showed up for myself, which is new for me. Like, it's new for Debbie. I used to be someone who would prefer to just lie in bed doing nothing. Do you understand? Like, I'm a lazy girl. I'm not even ashamed to say it. I don't like to do chores. I don't like to work. I just like to lie down, press my phone, watch TV. But I know I want more from life. I have big dreams. So that is not the best way for me to live my life. So I'm literally just like pushing myself to do all of these things. Do you understand? So yeah, left alone for me, I would have felt like, oh, I didn't do anything this week because I didn't do everything. Do you understand? I drank soda, I didn't work out 5 times, I did not learn the things I was supposed, like, I'll just feel so bad. But coming here, talking about it, saying, oh, I was able to post, do this, I was able to do that, it just makes me feel happy. So take this as a sign. Track your wins. If you don't track your wins, there is no evidence that you did it, and it's easy for the devil to convince you that you didn't do anything. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I'm really happy. I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad we had this conversation. And you guys, are you loving my new setup? Let me know in the comments, okay? So I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, okay? See you.